welcome to my channel Learn with Chanda, where high academic performance is prioritized. Be ready to learn. So this is Science Paper 2, 9 August 2023. Let's begin with Section A, Question 1. Which of the following is not a branch of chemistry? A. Biochemistry, B. Organic chemistry, C. Physical chemistry, D. Thermodynamics. The answer is D. Thermodynamics. This is because all the above three are branches of branches of chemistry. Question 2. Which of the following statements distinguishes between an atom and an ion? An atom, A, has different numbers of protons and electrons, while an ion has equal number of protons and electrons. B has no protons, while an ion has protons. C is electrically charged, while an ion is electrically neutral. D is electrically neutral, while an ion has an overall electrical charge. So the answer here is D. This is because an atom is electrically neutral, while an ion has an overall electrical charge. You need to remember that an ion is formed when an atom either loses or gains electrons. So the answer is D. Question 3. Which of the following pieces of apparatus can be used to measure accurately a fixed volume of a liquid? A. Burette, B. Measuring cylinder, C. Pipette, D. Separating panel. The answer here is pipette. You need to remember that pipette is used to measure accurately a fixed volume of a liquid, while burette is used to measure different volumes of liquids. Okay, so you should distinguish between burette and pipette. Don't get confused. Question 4. Identify a separation technique which can be used to separate a mixture of water and butane. A. Decantation, B. Evaporation, C. Fractional distillation, D. Separating panel. So the answer here is C. Fractional distillation. So don't get confused with butane. Butane is also an alcohol. So in class maybe you might have been used to ethanol. So don't get confused when you see butane. It's also an alcohol, and the separation technique that can be used to separate a mixture of water and the alcohol is the fractional distillation. We move to question 5. A compound is a dash. A. Chemical combination of two or more elements. B. Combination of two or more mixtures. C. Mixture of two or more elements. D. Physical combination of two or more elements. So the answer here is A. A compound is formed when two or more elements are chemically combined. So the answer is A. Question 6. Which pair of elements form a compound by sharing electrons? A. Argon and oxygen, B. Nitrogen and oxygen, C. Potassium and iodine, D. Sodium and chlorine. The answer here is B. Nitrogen and oxygen. The most important point you need to bear in mind here is that when two or more nanometals join together, they form a covalent bond, which is done by sharing electrons. While when you have a metal and a nanometal, then an ionic bond is formed because there is a transfer of electrons. There is the metal that is losing electrons and the nanometal that is gaining electrons. Okay. Question 7. An element X forms an ion. This gets the X27 3+. What is the number of electrons, neutrons, and protons in this ion? So from the table, let's analyze. you need to understand that since you have this ion with a 3 plus charge, it means this ion has already lost 3 electrons, and since it has lost 3 electrons, the number of electrons has reduced by 3, but the proton number remains the same. So for this proton number, which is 27, you need to reduce 27 by 3 and you are going to get 24. So option C, which is having 24 electrons, 33 neutrons and 27 protons, is the correct answer here. Okay, remember